YouTube, what's going on? Today we're gonna try to do something a little bit different. You know, usually doing some type of damn, you can't see anything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, usually I'm doing some type of work in the garage on one of the cars or something like that. So I figured today, you know, we still got a decent amount of sun. It's not too crazy out right now, even though it's the beginning of November. So why not do a last little POV drop, sheesh, in the Mustang. You know, just change up the content a little bit. So yeah, no crazy talking. Let's just get a cold start, and then from there get some POV driving. At the preview, and it looks like this is probably going to be like a terrible angle for you guys to even see anything because of the way the sun is. I don't know if this is, I don't think that's really going to help, but I don't know if I'm going to actually I don't know what the hell is going on over there. Oh, it sounds like they sound like government phones. So this is probably going to be a shitty POV. The sun is like blaring down into the cabin, so you probably can't really see anything out in front of me, but you get to see, you know, what it looks like to drive the Mustang, I guess. Or at least see, you know, the type of stuff that I do to drive the Mustang, because, you know, not everybody drives the same. And I got the windows cracked a little bit because just to get some exhaust notes. I really feel like this, I think it's because this car has an H pipe, but I think the H pipe like changes the tone enough for it to not sound like every Mustang. At least once you're up there in the rev range. Down low, yeah, it sounds the same, but once you get into the raspy zones, then it's not really all that raspy because it has an H pipe instead of an X. So just wanted to see if I can capture that a little bit. Like I said, man, today just a POV type drive. I really don't have anything to talk about, man. The Mustang, I think, is doing okay. Like, it's having pretty good oil pressure. I still get like this weird like burning oil smell, and I haven't checked the oil since I refilled it last. No, I checked it, but I checked it cold. What are you gonna do? You're gonna, yeah, you had your blinker on at the end. I don't understand what you beat your horn for. But yeah, man, I haven't checked the oil since I checked it cold, so you know a cold check isn't the best, and it was like right at the low mark, so I'm thinking once it warms up a bit it'll be right like in the crosshatch area. I'm not really sure. I'm looking at the oil pressure is fine, even though I still get that smell, so I'm assuming it's okay or decent enough right now. I'm just gonna kind of keep an eye on that, because the minute that drops from, you know, what it's normally at, about 75, 80-ish, to about 70, or starts to drop below that, then I know it's pretty low on oil. When it had the front main seal leak, it would drop oil pressure occasionally on watt pulls, and that's how I knew it was low on oil. So I'm gonna kind of keep an eye on that. I really don't want to do that because I'm really uncertain about this motor right now. I have no idea like what like what the state of it is. It has decent enough compression. It has no leak down, but it scared me when I first like put the Whipple back on and it was leaking, or not leaking, but it looked like it was burning oil. Like you can smell the burning, you can see the blue smoke, and then you can see visually on the dipstick that it was lower on oil. So yeah, all that scared me, but I mean it hasn't really skipped a beat, so I don't need another Evo. Pretty much the Evo is already starting to get expensive, man. But I'm not trying to drop money on all that right now, so I don't know what he I think that's an Ultima. It's always the Ultima boys, man. I'm not trying to race you in the Ultima, bro. Go on about your business, dog. Damn, the semi louder than that Mustang. Yeah, man, I really just wanted to get out and drive this thing. I haven't driven it in forever, so you know, just wanted to see if it's decent still. I know it's decent, but you know, you're supposed to drive your car every now and then just so you can get some you know, get the fluids moving, all that stuff. So otherwise you end up with the Evo situation where shit just blows up or shit starts to deteriorate. And plus, you know, it's a decent enough day. I wanted to take this out probably like a week or two ago when it was like 70s out, but I just didn't. By the time I actually got off work and looked at the temperature, I just did not feel like leaving out the house. So it is what it is, man. Listen to the coyote sing, man. I was hoping maybe to catch a scat pack or a Hellcat or something lacking, but nothing. So leave it at that, man. I'm gonna just go and drive downtown. Downtown, my favorite place to terrorize, because a couple of tunnels down here. The echoes off the buildings are pretty crazy, and I mean, it's downtown. Maybe you'll see some people. Well, probably not now, because it's 3 o'clock on a Thursday. I took off work because I need to take PTO, and you know, everybody else probably isn't off work, so I'm probably not gonna see anybody down here. But that's the reason I usually come down here. One thing, bro, I think I'm starting to not realize, but like starting to upset me either about twin disc or about this twin disc clutch. It is so loud, man. Like starting it up is loud. If it doesn't have any heat in it, it's a bitch to get into gear. You know, low RPM stuff, it likes to drag. So it's loud. Then it's just a loud clutch. Biggest fan of it. What is going on? There's always some random shit going on downtown. Or can this motherfucker just not drive? Yeah, that's what it is. The thunder coming down the street. What the fuck did that even mean? Dude, like did this. Like what did that mean? Oh my gosh, man. Gas at 3:30. I didn't think it would be this bad down here already. But as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This clutch is annoying. So not really. The only thing that seems to help it is if I double clutch and don't come like anywhere to a complete stop before I take it out of gear. If I do that, and then it should go in pretty nice. I should have been taken out of gear apparently. That's why a lot of the times, and I'm kind of glad about it with this car, is I just started second gear. Second gear really isn't even a problem in this car, even before it was supercharged. So I can appreciate that for sure. I've ever seen that color before. It's just alright, man. I had to set this thing on a charger a little bit, get a little charge so we can finish this ride out. Plus, that part of downtown is just too much. That's over by Wayne State, so you know, cops galore, people can't drive, all types of shit. Stay on my P's and Q's for that. Now we back in the real Detroit. Yeah, for the most part, it's real Detroit. This is like I think this is the north end, kinda. So this is still like the historic district, kinda. All the stuff still probably over that way now. But all that stuff is still like mansion size homes and rich people. I had you know, my girlfriend has a cousin that I think started living over there once he helped launch one of the F-150 projects or something like that. So you can tell he high up exec. He lives in Bloomfield Hills now, so of course it makes sense for me over there. For over there to be like rich people area. So. Oh, is that a scat pack? Hold on, nah. I ain't even see that. I just passed a little V6. I was just thinking like, damn, I haven't seen no scat or nothing. Scat, Hellcat, none of that. Granted, probably can't do nothing because the 373s kind of make this thing squirrely when it's cold out. Damn, there it goes. Prime example. Especially with this. This is all like fresh pave. That was me like easing off the clutch just real slowly, and it still just spun. Which I'm glad it spun and didn't hop like it started to do in like, I think that was second or third gear. Because that happened to me and it broke an axle, and that shit's not fun to try to get out. Passing power, that's what we're gonna call that. So I That's why I love having a sports car. Any car with any non-regular passenger vehicle. I daily the Malibu for forever, and I hated it. It had no passing power. Like, I couldn't do anything. Maybe we can get a little second gear pull. I think that was fourth. That was fourth. No wonder that shit was slouchy. Alright, now we can get a second gear pull. Yeah, that felt more like second gear. Yeah, that was second gear. You know, I was rolling into it on that fourth gear point. I'm like, it's not really, it don't feel like it's building any boost. Thought it was like, I didn't know what was going on, but that makes sense. I'm glad I didn't just mash on it. Otherwise, it probably would have knocked or something. I think the crazy part about it is it was still moving. Like, it was slouchy, but it was still like probably moving just about as fast as the Evo would have been. And that's me not really getting into it and it being in fourth gear. Like, that's why I love this car, man. That's why I love this car. Not checking your fucking mirrors. Mirrors, blinker, any fucking thing. No, you just want to get over it because you think it's your time to get over it. Fucking dumbass. It kind of looked like it was an old man, so yeah, I don't think he's gonna go for it. Oh, the old man that won't do dumb shit with me, because during the summer when the old man in the vet club be out, all I gotta do is look that way for them to hit the gas. They think them vets fast as shit. It's hilarious eating them things up. I got an idea, well, not an idea, but I'm thinking about doing a comparison with this Corsa Extreme versus the Corsa Sport. I ordered it ages ago before the Whipple blew up or needed a rebuild. And I've just had it sitting in a box in the garage for however long that's been. It's probably been since like April or so. So about four or 5 months. I'm thinking about doing a comparison between that and then this, and then if the Sport is a decent bit quiet than the Extreme with retaining the volume once I hit it and like the tone, then I might end up switching to that and selling the Extremes. I got an X pipe to go with it, so I know somebody will fucking get that thing quick, fast, in a hurry. I mean, it's not really, the X pipe doesn't really have that many miles on it. I think the X pipe probably has maybe a couple thousand on it, in addition to whatever the guy put on it when I bought it. He said it was probably like 1,000 or 2, because he got pulled over by Bloomfield Hills, and once that happened, they sent an accord and you had to take it off and sell it. So the exhaust doesn't really, like, it might, I don't think it has any scratches. It shouldn't have any scratches. If it does, it's like on the Corsa emblem on the actually no, it doesn't have any scratches. It shouldn't have any scratches on the actual exhaust tips and the actual muffler. The tips might be like stained permanently because this thing runs rich, well, not runs rich, but like, you know, it's tuned for a supercharger, so there's you know, excess of fuel and all those pops and everything kind of stain the mufflers, and I don't really clean it because there's no point. So I think that part stained, you can get tips for like $50, $100 or some shit like that. So I'm hoping that, you know, won't deter too many people away from trying to get it, if I end up selling it. I mean, there's really no point in keeping both, but you know, you never know. Maybe I'll want to swap back and forth. But this noise is like, sometimes it gets to be unbearable for sure. All right, one of my favorite places. Just a little bit more. Just listen to it. Look, man, these dividers, tunnels, any of that, if I see it, I gotta hit it. Like, it's a must do, man. I always gotta listen. Even though, you know, I was just complaining about the noise of this damn thing, it sounds good for the most part. It's loud, yeah, but it sounds good as long as you're not behind it. All right, here we go. I don't even know what speed that was or anything. I seen I don't know, it was just an SUV, so I thought it was an Explorer. I just seen it whip around somebody like this, like it was my fucking time. So whatever, man, we out. Oh, actually, we might get a decent one right here. We might get a decent one starting off. I don't know how well it's gonna start off. Nah, it was a Jeep. Let's see if we can get a little something. Got a couple pops. That wasn't too bad, but that was me like, I don't know, 40% in it first, maybe like 60, 70 in second, and then giving it the guts in third, and it still just started going shoo, shoo, and a little bit of wheel spin. So this is not the weather for this car, but you gotta enjoy them at all times, man. So see y'all back at the house. All right, man, so let's go ahead and end the POV drive. Like I said, man, I needed to drive this thing. It's been forever since I actually took it out to do anything. So got us a quick drive in. Still sounds good, still moves pretty good. And yeah, man, I think I talked about everything I wanted to talk about. So I'll just go ahead and see you guys on the next video, next short, whatever, I don't know, but peace.